Look, I'm sorry. I fucking fell asleep. I'm not even gonna lie. What happens is after the Capcom thing, I was like, I got 4 hours. I could, kill some time, shoot the shit, whatever, right? And then literally, I was like, okay, let me go rest, right? I said, let me go lay down for just a little bit, and somehow it went from being like 7 to like 10. Oh, I have to remember, I don't take fucking naps. I don't. All right, I feel fine. Yeah, these messages are old appearing on the screen right now. Actually, the we here is separate. Yeah, I'm sorry. I fucking fell asleep waiting for a video to render and waiting for some videos to upload. So, you know what I was like? I was like, I'm awake right now. This is what I gotta do, right? Yeah, pretty much. I do have to clip that. I'm gonna get around to that tonight. That'll be the shortest shit ever. Okay, let me boot up. What is it, Series X? Yeah, it was the Series X, okay. Which sucks, because I just put Halo in. Oh, fuck. I literally just put Halo in. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about my Switch bending, by the way. Like, that's actually low-key kind of stressing me out. Because, like, I don't want to lose my fucking Switch or something. Like, one day it just keeps bending and it doesn't fucking stop. Like, the fact that the console is that fucking defective is ridiculous. Like, I've had consoles for literal years and never had problems anywhere close to this. So I don't know why... I don't know why it's like that, that's all. Okay. Where's Halo? It's been a while since I've even reached down this far to grab some of these games. Let's see. A lot of these are PS4 games, which I will get back to. Man, I didn't accomplish shit that I wanted to do today. I gotta stop taking fucking naps like this. I mean, if I'm lucky, I'll record some fucking Halo after this. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. Alright, that's Dead Space. Jeez, I put it at the bottom of the fucking pile. Oh, okay, anyway. Dude, when was the last time we even played Final Fantasy Zodiac Age? Like, actually. Okay. I guess I should put this over here and then put the others back. There you go. Should be like Final Fantasy and Zodiac Age on the top, right? And then I still don't know what system I'm gonna play Witcher 3 on. Like, I could play it now on PC, I guess. Or I could play it on console. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I guess I should play it on PC. It'll just be faster and have more stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, this is kind of loud. I know it is. We're literally about to begin anyway. Let me, Oh, Opera, thank you. Jesus. Opera, please. We're literally about to begin. Okay. I like that older games play so well on the Series X because they just completely Thanos out any loading at all. It's actually really kind of fucking dope. I love it. I love it so fucking much. Hey Lord. There you go. Alright, dump it. What was the last time we played? I have no idea, and this is incredibly loud. You know what it is? I turned up OBS. There you go. If I turn it down like that, it's a little bit more tolerable. I turned it up for some reason. Damn, we done 3 streams of this? Could have fooled me. Oh, God. Yeah, this is why I don't play on 4 times speed. I think I came here to just buy some stuff, right? And then I'm out of money, so I can't buy some stuff. Actually, the only things I'm missing are what? Disable and Gravity and Immobilize. Most of these spells are not, like, to die for, if I'm being honest with you. They're okay. They're fine. Alright. So how do we get back to, where we were before? Oh, God. Why is it... Dude. Why does it feel like there's a dead... I'm so paranoid with fucking controllers and shit now, man. Like, you have to understand, like, I'm getting to the point now where, like, every little thing that goes wrong with one of my controllers, I just mentally feel that. Whoops. Is it this way? Yeah. I'm starting to, like, lose my shit, basically. Like, there's no way every single thing that I do is like, this fucked up. Every console I have has some problem, maybe even two, and I don't get it. Oh, jeez. Okay. And no one has LP. Do we need to continue grinding? Probably. Because the fucking wall keeps casting dark on the melee users. I don't know, every time I played this game, this has been a thing that I've had to grind for. Just a little bit, though. After this, usually I don't really encounter a grinding point in like any other Final Fantasy. This strict. I think it was actually a little bit easier on the original game. Because on the original game, like, because no one had classes or like setups or whatever, like it was just a little bit easier to like do stuff like run around and whatnot. There you go. Which we definitely will be needing those levels, that's for sure. Dude, this shit is still loud. Oh my god. Evilly's games are just too loud. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just hearing it. Maybe I'm just hearing it too loud. My headset is being awful. Okay. It's kind of nuts, actually. I actually wonder when the last time I played this even was. Alright, what's over here? I think you can go in a circle. Oh my god. That was like 2 back-to-back traps, by the way. That's fucking unreal. Okay. Just do quick laps around the area. Just kill people for like half an hour or something. Not even. Like, that's the only nice thing is like the ×4 speed makes a lot of this really bearable. Because you could just like turbo through with gambits on. And that's basically like enough to help you level up. Alright, maybe we shouldn't have that much difficulty now. I could try it. It's hard because I also forget exactly what you need to do in the fight. Okay. Should probably leave with my best units. Let's fucking give it a go. It's not even the health, it's the dark that fucking murders me. Hey, Yuzu. It's the accuracy loss from being blinded that really fucks with me the most. Do we have handkerchiefs? Because I kind of want to kill the first one. You can kill the first one, but in order to do it, I think you might actually have to like use a gambit, or I'm sorry, use a summon. What the fuck? What is it? Licenses? Gain MP after defeating. Yeah, I think you do have to learn. What are they called in this game? The limit breaks. You have to learn a quickening. That's what it is. You have to learn a quickening. Balthier increases magic potency. Dispel Drain adds an additional gambit slot. 30 LP. Let's increase magic potency. Gain MP after defeating a foe. Magic potency again. Fran doesn't have enough. Increases HP. Let's just try to kill the normal one, honestly. Oh my god, look at all the magic potency down here. What happened here? Nothing. I'm just looking through some stuff. Things are pretty normal, actually. Things are pretty alright. Alright, let me... Hengren. Yeah, you don't get fucking MP, man. It's ridiculous. Holy shit. Let me clock this in really fast then. Okay. I have to remember how to do this. I used to be really good at shifting through this. We have to put it to ×2. And then we'll save. Because saving is free. I have no idea when the last stream was, so I'll just override it. It doesn't really matter. We didn't make any progress anyway. You have to do so much stuff to do it. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Which is funny because I played Stranger of Paradise and they have a level based off of this exact dungeon. Which is kind of funny. And it has the demon wall and everything. It's actually like really funny though. Alright, this one we just run from. You could fight this one. I'm pretty sure you can win, that it's not an impossible fight. But in order to do it, you basically have to be, like, super prepared. Dude, I hear this theme and I go back to 14, like, for real.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
Actually, how bad is fighting this one? Steal? Yeah, we don't have enough time to steal. Oh my god. Ugh. This is the shit that annoys me, man. What wakes you up? Shit, I don't remember what wakes you up in this game. It's not eye drops. No, echo screens is silence. What the fuck gets rid of sleep? This is exactly why I'm not gonna beat this. Like, for real. Am I fucking dumb? What gets rid of sleep in this game? I don't even remember. What the fuck? I'm so lost. Okay, you see how this is basically going well? Yeah, you need a pyroclast. You need to use a pyroclast. You need to use a quickening. There you go. Unbelievable. I think they really want you to use a quickening on this one. Maybe I'll just buy a quickening. We just run around until I can afford red spiral. I think this one you have a little bit more room, but you could gamble with the torches on either side. I don't think that there's like any rhyme or reason to how it works.
The wall comes. We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah, see, this one you have way more room, but admittedly, like, more room comes with its own fucking set of problems. Oh, shit, they spawned her in front of me. That's hilarious. Okay. Eye drops. Eye drops. Eye drops. And fuck it, we need Vossler to keep hitting as well. We'll just blow it. Yeah, you see how a couple of levels make a world of a difference for this fight? Now we're gonna kill him way the fuck ahead of time. Look at this. I think he can cast Banish. I might be wrong about that, though. I forgot the spoon. Yeah, that's hilarious. You know how many times I poured a full bowl of shit and then I'm like, oh my god, I have to get up again and then go get a spoon. It's the least fun thing ever. I'm like, dude, I just want to sit down and eat. Like, sometimes I just get so pissed at the universe for, like, no reason at all. I'm like, dude, I want to just fucking eat, dude. Can you just throw me a bone here? It's the worst. Especially for something basic like cereal. It's like the most basic kind of meal that you could have. Like, seriously. Yeah, it's crazy to hear this game's soundtrack in 14. I did not know that song was from this game. I thought it was from Tactics. Because they have a lot of Evilisian stuff in Final Fantasy XIV, and I totally forgot that that was even a track in this game at all. Alright, well, your reward for being able to kill that guy is now you can explore the rest of the dungeon. Oh, you mean it's the food of the gods? I mean, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not like a meal where you need like a knife, a fork, you know, maybe a side plate to put bones on or something. And trust me, I'm not like super fancy or anything like that. Dude, I'm getting flashbacks to Delubrum Regine, like, so badly. So, for anyone who actually understands what I'm referencing, I did 116, maybe 117 runs of Delubrum Regine to get all the Bajra relics on 14 when they were relevant. Like, that was a lot of time I spent in that fucking dungeon.
Incredible.
Yes, I know.
It wounds me to look on as they pillage so solemn a place.
Yet without help, you and I are as nothing. Is this not so? He thinks ever and always on his own profit. Assure him of it, and he shall remain true to our
Yeah,
cause.
exactly.
I do not share your Majesty's trust.
He has the easiest allegiance to keep.
Now we should concern ourselves with finding the Dawn Shard.
Just promise him riches. He doesn't care.
It sleeps in waiting, somewhere deep within.
How can you be certain?
Yes.
I can hear its call.
Okay. I think all these are off, right? Touch the device. I think this takes you back to the opening. Alright. If, can you still trigger the other one? Maybe you can, actually, now. Maybe it's not admissible. Is he still here? Yeah, he's here, so maybe you could still fight it if you want. And then this just lets you shortcut your way into the tomb without having to trigger the fight. That's how you're meant to eat cereal. Oh my god. I eat it with a fork. Oh, that's terrible. Dude, why do you think they tell you that sporks are the fucking utensils of the future? Because they do everything that a fork and a knife? Dude, fuck that. We really live in some dystopic ass fucking times, don't we? No, look, just listen. You could do stuff exclusively for money and not be selling yourself. Do you think most people go to work because they fucking like working all day? And they enjoy fucking giving their body, soul, and labor and time on this earth to someone else? Of course not. Pretty much everyone I know hates their boss, hates their job, hates everything about their life. But they do it because they have no choice. What the fuck? And some of the enemies in this game are really weird. But I can tell the concept art is rad. No, I know. I went forward off of that. I was like, the spork is like the natural evolution of the fork because it combines both the thrusting action, you know, for grabbing meat or whatever, as well as being able to hold stuff like a spoon. Like that's why. And you could always use the edge of it to cut. No, I know you ate with a fork. I'm just saying, like, that's why we're going to be using sporks in 20 years, and you'll have to explain to children what a knife is, because they're going to outlaw fucking knives, and then you won't be able to do anything. I hope you're ready for that future, by the way. And guess what? You're born just in time to watch the decline of the United States with your own two eyes. Because inflation is no fucking joke, dude. And let me tell you something, right? Like, most of the money and most of the financial stuff I've learned over the last couple of months, they don't teach you in school. And that's really by design, right? Because you know how much bullshit they teach you in fucking school that has nothing to do with anything, like, even a year later? Like, there's not a single... how about no? I don't care about treasure. There's almost not a single thing I learned in school that is still relevant to me this day. We had one semester of fucking economics, or I'm sorry, finance, basically. I think it was called economics, actually. It was a finance class. It was like how to write checks and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, you know, that's like an important life skill. Like, you're going to be writing checks essentially pretty much as soon as you turn 18 until the day you die. How is that not something that they drill into your head? You want to know all the worthless bullshit? Hang on. You want to know all the worthless fucking stupid shit that I learned when I was in fucking high school? And I'm not even talking about middle school, right? That's right. I still have all this stuff. I never got rid of it. Here we go. Well, U.S. history is kind of important. Spanish is very important, actually. Oh, shit. Now watch me keep only the important stuff. What is this? Here you go. Let me summarize it, right? English, Romanticism to Modernism in Western Literature. Spring term 2011. So I did this in my junior year of high school. You want to know how much of this I remember? None. Like, at all. Fucking Romanticism and shit. Like, Virginia Woolf, Lady with the Dog by Anton Chekhov, right? Like, what is this? How did this help me at all? It was just a bunch of bullshit that they threw at me to teach, you know, so they could say that, oh, we're teaching the kids 1,000 extra things. Here you go. Financial literacy packet. Literally for me. Wow, I actually should review this. This is actually really fucking awesome that I found this. Holy shit. Huh. And this is why I like to keep all my stuff. I mean, if you're hearing me, it's probably too late. But trust me, like, is this the check writing one? No, they teach you about interest rates, your credit score, and an auto loan. And I mean, yeah, this stuff is 10 years outdated, but I remember being given this fucking pamphlet in school. So years later, you know, into the present, it'll probably help me. I need to review it because it's important to learn this stuff. You have to adapt with the fucking times, dude. This is why you can't listen to fucking boomers. My boomer family and my boomer parents and my boomer relatives are not as worried about it because they've already beaten the game. They've already clocked out. The rest of us, we're suffering. We're going to suffer. So you better get ready. The fun part begins next. Now, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze my brains out in a minute. She can learn blind on herself. Wait, so I used all those fucking handkerchiefs for nothing, or eye drops, sorry. The handkerchief is for oil. I still got all my, well, not all of it. Let me rephrase it. I still got a good majority chunk of the stuff that I learned when I was in middle school, end of middle school to like beginning of high school. And part of what's fucked up is like so much of it got thrown out without my consent. It's like, yeah, but I'm the motherfucker that sat through the classes, you know, fucking, what, like 3 to 6 hours a week? If it's an hour and a half, right? Yeah, 36 hours a week, roughly. I just found a 10-year-old pretending to be an adult. No, leave him alone, dude. Don't be fucking bullying 10-year-olds. No, I shouldn't say bullying. You could just be shit posting, but don't leave 10-year-olds alone. See, today's 10-year-olds are so fucked because, like, when I was a kid growing up in the actual rough days of the internet, right? When you know, dial-up is gone, DSL is now the new thing, so you could browse and, you know, be doing other stuff. Like modern day kids are just you have to get on the internet and you got to learn fast, man. Like, you got to hit the ground running. And that's why it's kind of dangerous, and there's no way parents can keep up with it. They need to do their best, but there's no way they can keep up with it if a kid's determined enough. And it's just unfortunate, because what are they going to do? They can't sit there all day. They have work. They have other stuff. Like, unless you can guarantee your kid is doing, like, a bunch of fucking, you know, bonus bullshit, like, what can you realistically do as a parent? It's hard. It's hard to be a parent. Oh, he's 20? I found a 10-year-old kid pretending to be an adult. So what, is he 20? I guess you meant 20. Okay, well, that's different. Oh, yeah, that's different. Feel free. Go right ahead. I co-signed this, obviously. But yeah, I stopped trolling on the internet a long time ago. It wasn't even anything specific. Just one day I was like, you know what, this is whatever. I was like, yeah, you know, it used to be fun to shitpost and stuff. Now I just fucking make content, talk about some random shit. No, he's pretending to be 20? No, leave him then. Fuck it. Who cares? Let kids fucking roleplay. It doesn't matter. Trust me, they roleplay now. In 10 years, it's gonna be not, it won't be roleplaying. You'll be living that for real. And the difference between me at 10 and me at 20 is so astronomically fucking ridiculous. Like, it's almost a tragedy. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Did I really miss a gem in the other one? I guess I did. What? There you go. It's fucking poor kids, man. Imagine being fucking 10 now. The map, wow. I think maybe making the map might have been a real mechanic that they cut, because there's no way they left it this way intentionally. It's really weird. Because you just get the fucking map, and that's it. There's no further gameplay required. I'm not 10, I'm 20. Yeah, but he's a kid. You have to fucking give... You have to... Even if a kid is being dumb, you know, you have to fucking give them their space. It doesn't matter. Now, if you're playing a video game, right, and it's like, oh, we just want to win, and you make some 10-year-old fucking cry, then that's different. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, you're playing the game, that's intentional, that's fine. But, you know, other than that, I wouldn't bother with it. But when I was 10, we didn't have stuff like live streaming. Dude, live streaming, I didn't even know what the fuck a live stream was until Toonami Jetstream. I was like, wait, so you could just go on the internet and watch your favorite shows? I was like, this is fucking awesome. And obviously Toonami Jetstream was way ahead of its time and did not work out. And nowadays that option is always there, and I choose not to engage in it because they want you to pay like $100 or some shit a year to watch basic ass bullshit. So no, I think I will pass. This is what I'm gonna tell my mom. Yeah, and what is the boomer gonna think when you try to explain to her what a live stream is? I couldn't explain to my fucking parents what a live stream is. Are you kidding me? Actually, my mom started this workout program online. You know, like they get a bunch of seniors and stuff to like do workout exercise videos and stuff. And like one of the dudes in the chat room is a troll, because there's always been trolls in human history. And I had to explain to her, like, sometimes that's just how the internet is. Like, just people come into chat rooms and say random stuff. And if you've been on my streams longer than a month, you already know that happens quite frequently. Like, they used to be bots. Remember when bots were all over my fucking chats? Like earlier this year and like the end of last year, like it was non-stop fucking bots invading my fucking channel. And it's annoying because, you know, like I don't want to get assumed that like I have these bots here, you know, doing whatever. That's why I banned them on site, so that way, you know, there's evidence that I don't want them here, right? Like I don't want random fucking bots telling me I could get 1,000 viewers or whatever. No, I don't care. I will stream to 0 fucking people. I will do it. I've done it already. Oh, here it is. I'll fucking do it. But I don't want YouTube to say, oh, he has bots on his stream. Wow, look at this, guys. Yeah. And for some reason, YouTube sounds like a fucking annoying, tattling school kid in my head. Oh god, it has oil. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now this is where we use the handkerchief. This is also why I do that grinding method. We're gonna get to it at some point. I try to be as much like, yeah, I know, and I appreciate it. Ash also shows up. Even Ash will show up to streams for games she does not give a fuck about, and I really appreciate that. Did I just open the door to a boss without knowing? We didn't fight Belius yet, did we? Belius?
Fog? Underground?
Nah, it's mist.
Not fog. Mist. You can see the mist with your eyes?
Where it is thick enough, you may.
The Nether runs deep in this place.
They would never have an ass shot like this
So
in a modern day
is
game.
this dangerous? Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics. I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaughn to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
Man, the sad part is that this game never got a sequel, and it literally has the most sequel potential out of like any Final Fantasy. Because I think by A2, which actually takes place in Ivalice, a blood sword, Vaughn and Penelo are actually dating, I'm pretty sure. His mom is such a Karen. Like, Ivalice has so much potential for more stories. It's just a shame. Like, see, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, they could make, like, 10 different games at once. Because it was smaller, they didn't have to do as much with the graphics, the voice acting. Not every video game had to be a fucking movie. You know, but nowadays, they can't do that anymore, and it makes me really sad. You know, like, we don't have this steady stream of video games being pumped out all the fucking time. Dude, does oil ever run out? Are you serious? I'm gonna get hit by one fire spell and literally blow up. Okay, this is the other end. So the kid probably phoned his mom and said something like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, there was nothing? Oh, okay. I thought there was something. Okay. We can leave. I think Belios does try to throw oil on people. See, this is where you need to start having like a ton of gambits. It just saves you button pushes during combat, which makes the fights go faster. Because like, if you're really good at this game, and if you've watched people who are really good at this game, like they will like turbo speed through everything. All right, we're trying to get this. So we'll gain MP after defeating a foe. Yeah, we'll just get these. This will be what we do for Vaughn from now on. Increases magic potency. Increases HP. That's really important. Yeah, let's get this. And then in 3 more points, we could get that as well. Like magic. Swiftness is also important. We just cut down here like that. Poor Fran is like in this interim of like not having a lot of good stuff. But she has good damage, right? Oh, I need more? Okay. Yeah, I'll just get crossbows for. Bosch has a ton of HP now. Traveler. I think, was Traveler from Final Fantasy VI originally? That's the one I know it from. Who knows what it's actually from? Where's the blood sword? What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, maybe I'll buy her some gambit slots. Those could also be important. Last stand. Okay, well, we'll go past this. We need another 2 points. Magic lore. Penelo is already to yet another quickening. Okay. Maybe we could put Bosch away and bring out Penelo, I guess. Ah, Penelo. Oh, this guy's billing me. What? Okay, whatever you're doing, man. I don't know. That's weird. Why even talk to someone on the internet like that? Like, I'm not gonna talk to someone's mom like I'm a small child being chastised. That's not happening. Oh yeah, he has 4 arms, by the way. It's the weirdest looking guy ever. Does he still control the power of time in this at all? He probably does. Oh, I should probably get this shit off of me. What the fuck? Alright, at some point he is going to do his big attack. So I should probably heal. Greater barrier. Yep, it's an instant cast. So as soon as he's ready to do it, he will do it. Wait, what are you even talking to him on? I'm gonna get banned. Alright, how bad is it? Okay, randomly gives oil. He's not auto-charging it again, is he? Oops, not the golden needle. They will let you waste items in this game. There you go. See, if this was a PC game, like there could be so much more to this, because you can see how this game simulates being an MMO, basically. With a little bit more put into it, this game could like have a ton of good stuff. Instead, we'll just beat the shit out of him. Done. Discord? I don't like Discord. Yeah, Discord will ban you by association. It's kind of fucked. So like you could just be in the server with the wrong type of people, and that'll get you in trouble, which is bullshit, and you can never appeal it, which is the other part. It's actually really fucked up of Discord to do that. So I got discorded for the day. I got discorded for the day.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challengers at the gods, but prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him. Thereafter, it was ever bound to him in thraldom.
Yeah, we'll do the same. Slavery. It's great.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
It's fantastic.
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Peleus. Time. He can control time. I don't know how canon that is in this game.
For a treasure whose worth we could measure.
Alright. Done. Easy. An elixir. Which is good, because elixirs are kind of rare. Shades of Black, I think, is a spell. I think it casts a random black magic spell. So years later, they would have Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey. It's lit. I like the way you worded it. That's why I think it's funny. At least we're not just playing Pokemon the whole time. Uh-oh. They're playing the music. This game is such a good soundtrack, man. Final Fantasy is definitely up there for having like a killer soundtrack. Nothing happens. This song is specifically called Time for a Rest.
What's wrong?
Your Majesty, we must go.
What?
Feel bad that she couldn't make it. No, she's here. She's around. Yeah, and Vaughn sees his brother, right? I think. Yeah. Oh no, he just sees Rosalind. Never mind. I think at some point he does see his brother. Man, the PS2 era is so magical. It's such a shame that it had to end right as things were getting good, and then every game became a microtransaction filled fucking trap, like right after, for like a decade almost. Yeah, no one else can see it but Vaughn. Like, games had art styles, games had a lot of cool stuff looking for them. And, like, yeah, they have that now, but it was more significant back when the tech was just finally emerging. Like I said, the 6th and the early 7th gen was literally proof of concept that you could have big budget games in the millions and they could still be good. And Balthier takes notice, by the way. I love this song, man. I really like this song. And the reason I know is because I played Revenant Wings a whole bunch. Minecraft in there too as well. Like, Minecraft is proof that you don't need graphics to have a best-selling game. It's one of the best-selling games ever. And I struggle to think of someone who has not played Minecraft at this point. Okay, I actually remember what happens here. Unfortunately, once you take the Dawnstone, you basically trigger a no way back. This becomes a one-way ticket. I don't even think you get to save up here, you know what I mean? I think you literally, this triggers a cutscene. Oh wait, maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I guess I'm wrong. Never mind. Yeah, see, a strong miss prevents teleportation. You're now trapped here, basically. So let's make a new save, since, you know, why not? Alright, so hypothetically, I want to progress with the game. Oh, shit. Wow. They literally waited for us to do all the hard work before moving out. I guess that's one thing that the 14 universe should be grateful for. The Garleans never really had like a ton of like Magitech like flying units, I don't think. They definitely did not roll out like the fucking Empire in Star Wars. Like, look at this. This is literally just the Empire in Star Wars. And this whole game takes place on Tatooine.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwall's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azelus?
Yes, a betrayal.
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler?
If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth.
We're
I will
fucked.
fight this
Yeah.
profitless battle no more.
Captain Azelus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne. And the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it.
In
An
yourselves.
entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
Yeah, but if you give it up, the
And
kingdom
when
means
all is said
nothing.
and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Homeboy doesn't
Well,
even
at least your
flinch.
sword is to the point.
Hilarious. Thank you.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Alright, to the
Captain
dungeon with you.
Azelus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanastre soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
I mean, that's fair. It's pretty dope. I gotta get on 2K. Man, I wish I could just play one 2K that's free. Just to fuck around for like maybe an hour and then never play it again because I don't like sports games because I don't even like the sport that they're based off of. Just being honest. Light cruiser class airship Shiva. Yeah, there's different, like, eidolons in this game.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars is the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
So this is the boss fight when I was playing like a stream or two ago. This in particular is the boss fight that I remembered.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our
Are you crazy?
Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
I feel bad for Fran in this, by the way.
Such heat. The mist is burning.
The Era are super sensitive to stuff like this. It's really kind of fucked, actually. So stop. You already proved it. Oh, keep it going. Let's see what happens.
Found it at last. True day-affected nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make. Vain.
What is this? Something's wrong.
What is it? You stand.
You fucking wrecks him.
Hold her down.
Yeah, and it makes her nails grow out of control. So for this fight in particular, Fran is permanently stuck in Berserk, essentially.
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up.
That's a yikes.
Just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
Have you seen Moon Knight? I have no idea what that is.
The future of Dalmasca will not be stolen.
I actually have no idea what that is.
Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Alright, so we'll bring out Fran in a second, but we do have to fight Vossler. As you can see, it's not a big deal. Alright, I guess we could get rid of Penelo. Just because I want to show it for the playthrough. This is one of the most unique fights I could think of in Final Fantasy. Just for this fight alone, she has permanent Berserk on. So she actually does a lot of damage. She doesn't attack with her hands, though. That doesn't happen. Is basically this. Which really makes me wish that this game had 4 party members, honestly. Because you could have 1 healer and like 2 DPS and just someone else. Because I feel bad that Ash has to sit there and constantly throw magic. Oh, you mean Moon Knight, the fucking Marvel show. Yeah, I don't really watch Marvel stuff. Sorry. It looks like you chose poorly, Vossler.
Engine power falling rapidly. It's negative. Impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down there?
Happened?
The Nephesite's draining the ship's power.
Disengage it at once.
We use the ship's engine, you know, the thing that's keeping us fucking around. Yeah, let's use that. Good idea. Let's play good idea, great idea.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
See, in another game, they would let him come with you.
I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
Yes. Alright, bye. If you're still in the engine room at this point, you're an idiot. Seriously. that can only be good, by the way. That the whole ship collapses in on itself. Destroying multiple other ships. Man, this game is so crazy. So much weird shit happens.
This might get a little dicey.
Mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
A bunch of fucking idiots.
What's that?
Yeah, see, the FMV graphics are like really, really, really good. But a lot of games look like this back in the day. Yeah, no worries, man. Take it easy. Hopefully tomorrow will be a good day, right? There's always tomorrow. Oh shit. I'm legit trying to get to 80k fucking things, 80k gamer points, so this helps.
The events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire. Quit-I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed.
Good.
Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance.
Yeah, it would completely debase him. No one will believe him.
In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
Yeah, like, okay. Only one fleet was lost. It's not enough. But don't worry, we don't take out their whole fucking fleet. It's ridiculous. Dalmasca does not have enough military power to do this bullshit. If only it looked like this in game. Could you imagine? That would be so cool. This Coruscant looking place. Yeah, days will get better. It's hard sometimes. I know for me it's been, you know, all too well. Some days I wake up and I'm just like, yeah, there's no content coming today. Nope.
Assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Azaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
God, I hate you fucks.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son. A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Larsa will make for a fine emperor.
Larsa so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein.
Yeah, what a great character, actually. I love Larsa.
To play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
It's fun, it's just a game.
Yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put Put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
Yes, he completely regains his composure. I love it.
Return to Arcades.
He completely regains his composure. He's like, yeah, all right. Dude, this is some legit spooky shit. I forgot how weird this looks. I see you. Sus. Oh god, I still have the things I tested earlier on the board. They go away when you reset it. I just have to manually reset it.
It was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force.
There you go.
I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethersite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vayne wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethersite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard too.
That's the last piece left.
Can't they manufacture Nethersite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethersite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died. And the Empire will know remorse.
Quite the speech. This is one of those scenes where, like, Vaughn and Penella are just in the background, just unfortunately saying and doing nothing. Feels bad. We'll just start throwing it at them, why not?
By the old ways. Matricide lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it. The cry of the Nethersite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Gareth.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that.
I like money!
Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you.
Yeah, just I want it. No, sadly this is not Star Wars. You could be forgiven for thinking that, though. By the way, Grand Storm, welcome back, man. Hope you've been well. Hope that things have been going. Listen, kill a monster's hard work. I need
I'll
payment.
Give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Adventure.
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
And everyone kind of like shits on him. Like, why are you here? But I mean, Penelo doesn't have a right to really kind of like give him that sideways glance either. Like, why is she here? No reason. She just is.
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the dead.
Man, this makes me want to play some tactics.
It may be difficult.
Oh, I really wish you could replay missions and tactics. It's really tragic.
Regardless, we must go south.
Whatever.
Yes?
First things first.
Tactics advanced, sorry.
Your way, I know, but we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Yes, he lives by Phoenix Downs. Okay. I don't really think there's much for me to get, though. We have to wait until we get, is it break or is it death, before we could do the farming method? I have no idea which is which. I think we have to wait until we get break, because I think you go back and you cast break on the puddings and it doesn't work. Okay, where the hell is it? I mean, like, there's no items here that I want. I guess the only thing I should look for... I'm finally watching Star Wars movies this month. Is your first time watching Star Wars? Like, is it your first time watching Star Wars, or have you watched Star Wars before? Because you actually just missed, like, the Star Wars month, because Star Wars month is May, basically. Stop, immobilize. Okay, you don't really need any of these. It's fine. What I should do is I should beat this on PS4, because I apparently played to the end of the game and then didn't beat it. I think because I was maybe trying to do side quests and stuff. The mainline movies. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself. I would totally not watch 7, 8, and 9, but that's my opinion. Someone will be mad at me if I tell you that, because I'm biased. I am. South to the Giza Plains. Can you change the Giza seasons in this game? I actually have no idea if you can. But yeah, this week I'm going to start to play like old school games for the most part. So like what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to play Billy Hatcher on the stream. I'll see what else I want to put up. There's a lot of games that I could play. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to start playing older games like that. Alright, so as you can see, Giza Plains is now changed. It feels so weird to have a 3-man party, even though I know this game is only a 3-man party. See, Final Fantasy is a series that's kind of weird. Like, all my friends know that I play 14 like a shit ton, so they'll say like, oh, all he ever does is play 14, that's all he likes, and stuff like that. But I mean, like, really, I don't like play a bunch of the games in the franchise. Like, I don't like 10. I like some parts of some of the other games. I pretty much can't sit through any of the PS1 games, which is really weird. There you go, strike the tree. Drifts off to the southeast. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to rewatch Goodfellas because poor Ray Liotta sadly has passed on, and I kind of want to, you know, I want to rewatch some of his best work, you know what I mean? Okay. That would be pretty good in my opinion. Honoring someone who gave his role, or who, you know, he didn't die acting, but you know, he gave so much of his best performances, you know, in like mafia style films, crime dramas and stuff like that. That's why it's really unfortunate. And I know I've never really talked much about it, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff on the channel that I never really talk about either, because it just never comes up. I've never really played like a GTA game on the channel outside of what, like GTA 4 and GTA 5. Like, I really should play San Andreas at some point. I know the new version has like the checkpointing, at least for San Andreas, which could be kind of cool. Because really the way you play older GTAs, unless you're really good at them, is you have to constantly like, ow. You have to constantly save after every mission, and it just gets a little bit tiring to have to do that all the time. I'm like, watch all the mainstream stuff now before SHTF? What's SHTF? I actually have no idea what that is. It's like some kind of Star Wars convention or something. I mean, you got a lot to watch. I'm not going to tell you, even if you watch the shitty Disney stuff, like, you've got a lot to watch. Like, there's not going to be any shortage of stuff for you to enjoy. You have Mando. There's even some video games now. Like, I just finished Fallen Order yesterday. Yes, I know I'm incredibly late to the party on that. But, like, I really enjoyed it. Eventually, the footage will be going up for it over the next, like, week or so. I do need to play. I really should record tonight. I don't know if I'll drag Gundam Otaku out to record. I'll ask him, and if he's busy, then I'll just go do my own thing. I have to play Kirby and other stuff. Okay. We do need to level Fran. I guess we could put away Telos. We're gonna bolt the air because both of them are kind of my healers. But as you can see, none of them are really like super tanky. Save. We'll save over this, I guess. Sure. Welcome back. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know. Maybe I'll play Sonic Adventure on stream. I have to see. I think that's one thing that I definitely do need to figure out. I'm so far in the hole for some playthroughs. It's just like, do I stream them? Do I just record them on my own time? Because if I record on my own time, I really kind of move a little bit faster, honestly. If anyone played No More Heroes, there are some references. Yeah, I never played No More Heroes. I know they like re-released all the games or whatever, but Suda51 games just kind of aren't my style. They're just, I don't know. Like I like them from like a certain point, but I'm not like a super big fan of them, if you know what I mean. Like this is the Damascaster Sand. What the hell? Why am I doing this? Like I have other games to finish. I have to finish Paper Mario. I have to finish Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I don't even know how far I am. Like I literally, I need to just fucking finish that game so that way I can stop feeling bad. With several more pieces of driftwood, it should be possible to cross to the other bank. I legitimately don't remember this being a thing you have to do. Beam katana. Oh yeah, the fucking the beam katana. They have to do the jerk off motion to charge. Yeah, I remember the Wii. I remember that cursed bullshit, and they thought that was good gameplay back in the day, by the way. I'm telling you, the early 2010s are so messed up with motion controls because they finally found a gimmick that they could sell to the average person that, like, so many games incorporated it for no reason at all, and it just made games worse. And honestly, that's what kind of killed me the most about it. It's like, dude, this is not as good as you guys think, and in 10 years, we won't be doing any of this. And I was not wrong. So I say the same thing about VR. Like, people... Oh, wait, is this thing reasonable? Thank you. Now heal me. Now heal me. Now heal me. Sonic turn. Oh, he died. Okay. I called it. I literally said in 10 years we're not going to be doing any of this bullshit. And I was not wrong. And everyone wanted to say I was being an asshole. Like, dude, do you want to sit around and, like, constantly have to move your arm up and down and then it doesn't even work anyway? Like that was the real clincher. Like, then this stuff doesn't even work to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, so you do all this fucking motion and bullshit, and it doesn't even work. Not to mention, like, even on my Pikmin stream, like I was saying, like, are you serious? The tree was right here. Oh my god. even on my Pikmin stream, I was like, the controller the button layout for the fucking Wii mode is awful. Okay, let's heal. I don't know. It was just a different time period when they could sell anything, put some random motion controls in it, and then call it a day, you know what I mean? Did I make to that? I don't know what you mean. Okay. Oh, to that stream? The Pikmin stream? Maybe. I don't really remember. Trust, that's what I mean. I don't keep attendance. but maybe you were. You might have dropped by. You might have left early because, you know, that's fine. Just fucking, it's a Pikmin 2 stream. It's literally a retro game at this point. Wait, is it? No, retro is 20 years, right? So Pikmin 1 is now considered retro, but Pikmin 2 is not. Pikmin 2 will be considered retro, I think, midway in 2024. I mean, at this point, like, Mario Sunshine is now a retro game, which makes me feel old as fuck, that a fifth of a century has gone by, and it's still, like, one of the best games I've ever played. That tells me everything I need to know. Oh, look. What is this? What is this dead zone? Oh, my God. I don't have this on any other game. I swear I don't. Right? A leech trap. See, and now it's gone. No, there it is. Right here. Okay, you have to kind of... Is this like a weird quirk of the game? Hold on. Fucking annoys the shit out of me. Let me test it. I need to make sure I'm not losing my mind. So, of course, I'm going to test it with a game that doesn't really work anymore. Oh, my God. But yeah, Pikmin 2 is pretty good. Pikmin 2 is fun. But it's a hard game. That's for sure. Base Free Radical. Yeah, it was like a couple days ago. Look how quick the load times are. I didn't push a button for that, by the way. Okay, actually, let's fucking do Mansion of Madness. Look at that. That's how fast the loading times are on the Series X. It's instant. See? It's fine. See? There's no, like, slower motion. See? So 14 does some weird shit, like it puts a dead zone on your fucking movement or something. Because I play this game and it's perfectly fine, see? No, we're gonna go back to 14, or 14, jeez, we're gonna go back to fucking Final Fantasy. I just wanted to test this really fast. Sorry, I just really wanted to make sure that I wasn't, like, bugging out. Let me, because I was playing Fallen Order. I mean, I could boot up Deus Ex, it's whatever. Anyway. For some reason, wait, did I just quit the game? No! I thought it was supposed to quick suspend! Are you fucking serious? Oh my God! I thought it would quick save! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh wait, hold on, maybe it auto-saved. Yeah, I think it auto-saved. Did it? Okay, I have to hit the... Like, look, oh wait, hold on. Like, Luke, what is this? What is this? I literally just tested my controller at this angle, and it works fine. It's something with this game. There's no way. Although, to be fair, maybe this game, because it's a remake, like, has different, like it's more sensitive to control stick movement. I should test it with another Series X game. I hate controllers. Can y'all just fucking work, please? Like, look at this. What is this? By the way, this is how slow the game is by default. You're watching it right now. This is one-time speed on this game. Yeah, you see why I play permanently in 2-time speed? You're literally looking at it right now. Look at this. This is 1-time speed. Do you know how long the playthrough would be if I sat through 1-time speed? This is why 2-time speed doesn't even feel different, you know what I mean? Like, they really should let you toggle between 2 and 4 times. Alright, fuck it, speed it up. That's why that was one of the biggest changes that they made to Final Fantasy XII. And when they this version is based off of a Japanese-only re-release, where they added jobs and stuff like that. I don't know why they changed the job system. I think it was maybe to balance some characters, because in that game, I think like certain characters like Ash and Penella were way more broken than some of the other characters. So they balanced it by making everyone like different. Yeah, this game is very slow. That's why you basically permanently play on 2 times speed. Which is why they could have just removed the slower speed, in my opinion. Like, who the hell wants to play this slow, you know? It's a very slow game. Which is why the speed up options literally makes it way more tolerable. It's like, it's very jarring to go back to 2 times speed. Or to go back to 1 times, like, for real. I thought you could quick resume. I need to mess around with that more is what I need to do. What was that, an Aquara moat? Wait, dude, how many fucking pieces of driftwood did I need? Are you serious? Does the map show you by any chance? Wait, am I supposed to do this at all? Am I bugging? Maybe that's why I don't remember this. You're not supposed to do this at all. Imagine someone didn't know about 2X. Well, it was one of the big things that they talked about when they re-released this game, but you're right. Someone might genuinely not know. You have to... hold on. I mean, if you come into the config, right? Like, it even tells you, right? Like, set the multiplier for speed mode, camera auto rotation. Probably should turn this off. Subtitles, screen yeah, no. Default, target lines. You actually should keep this on. It's very important for understanding the flow of battle. You can actually set the original music or the reorchestrated ones. This is like really like a really good port. Because like they give you a lot of power to choose how you want to play this game. And you know what? That's really how games should be, right? Like, you should have the option between, in my opinion, right? Like, they give you what, like 2 languages? I feel like you should have the option for any language, right? I like to stick with English. Some people are really anal and like to only listen to Japanese or whatever. And I say boo to that because some of this is really good, man. It's iconic. Want to give Balthier's voice actor a firm handshake. Be like, dude, this character's god. There's some voice actors in my head. I'm just like, you brought these characters to life in ways I shouldn't really like this character, you know? Okay. Like, look, what is it? This bothers me so much. And it's not on any other game. I just played Fallen Order for multiple hours. Oh shit, the bunnies. Okay. Osmond bunnies. Should you, like video games should be about choice. How about you just give us like Diablo Immortal, for instance, is definitely one of the worst examples. Oh shit. Oh shit. And I'm over here trying to attack this thing. What the fuck is going on? No. And where do these guys come from? What is who? Are you fucking for real? Oh, idiot. This is one of the things I hate about this game. See how we kind of almost need to grind a little bit just to catch up? By the way, characters who don't participate in combat gain 0 experience. So it's not like they gain like 50% for being on the bench, by the way. Okay. I guess we could do some LP bullshit. The license board for the Esper Bellius has been added to the board. Only one character can obtain this license. When a character obtains the license, it will be removed from the boards of all other characters. Oh, here we go. We got the second license board. Characters who earn the second board can access an additional license board. You have to unlock it. Alright. We'll learn First Aid. We'll learn Libra. We'll unlock the second license board. You are unable to return to the license menu until you confirm your new board. Yes. This is something new that was added to this game. So basically from here we have to give people different classes again. Each character can have 2. They actually patched the PS4 game to have this. I said that incorrectly. They did not patch it years ago when I was talking about this, because it was kind of like a quiet patch, right? It wasn't like a big announcement or anything. So what did I say specifically? I wanted to I make Vana Shikari. Yeah, the only class I don't use on here is Machinist, because I think Machinist is actually kind of bad. Charm isn't that great. So Shikari. Now, because of how they've updated it, you could reallocate and change things as you please later on. Where's his... Oh, here we go. It's right here. Yeah, they make it very easy to get your second license board. Now, I also make Balthier a Shikari as well. You would normally say, well, you want, like, there's 12 classes, you know, and 6 party members. You could give each party member a different class. Well, I try to, yeah, fuck it. I just make them double Shikari. And then later on, you could change it, of course, which is nice. So there's some overlap, right? Like, as you can see, Gambits don't carry over. So, like, we could get, like, you know, bonus HP. Bonus HP. Big, juicy, fat experience. More everything. Thank you. So now we've just basically made Balthier, like, super tanky, because now we can access a whole bunch of stuff. He can use a bunch of different things now. As you press Y to toggle boards. So, like, we have Swiftness. Spellbound. Yeah, okay. There's, like, different things that are shared, obviously, between different characters. Or, I'm sorry, different boards. So, like, for instance, there's only a set amount of battle lores. They're all, like, marked in the game, right? Like, all the HP ups and stuff. So you can't get, like, double HP ups, you know what I mean? But this is important because this is how you get, like, a whole bunch of good stuff for all your characters. So, for instance, like, Fran, I made a Time Mage, which is kind of dumb. I'm going to make her a Foe Breaker. It's not dumb to make her a Time Mage. I should have made her a Foe Breaker first. But now she's going to, be able to be a super tank, basically. So, for instance, we could give her more health. Which is really what we need, right? Like, we need more health so we could have a little bit more survivability. This is actually perfect. So, like, for instance, Bosch, we want to give him more health. What is this, Ribbon? Yeah, Ribbon. Where's his thing? Here we go. Last Stand. That's not that important. Oh, it costs nothing. Wait, what? Oh, I have to buy this, my bad. I was like, what? I was going to say, it costs nothing to buy your second license, but no, it costs 30. So for Bosch, I make him an Ulan, or an Ulan? I have no clue how to pronounce this. It's basically Dragoon, Evilesian Dragoons. They use spears. We don't have anything really to give him. But as you can see, like, this will let us gain access to more powerful weapons for him. I think bows are still good for him. Like, if you need to re-equip it, it's good. Ash as well, we'll just give her her new board. We make her a Bushi, which allows her to deal more damage. Wait, I wasn't looking. Did I do the right thing? Yes, okay. I was gonna have to reload. That would be terrible. So if we come over here, magic, more HP. HP's never a bad a bad thing to do. Unless you specifically need more killing potential. Could happen to the best of us. And for Pinello, where the hell is it? There it is. It's like in a very weird place on every board. We made Pinello a black mage to take advantage of her natural good magic abilities. Probably should have made her a black mage first, honestly. but that's my fault. See, now we'll be able to gain access to some really, really basic abilities for her, but good for her nonetheless. And there's a bunch of magic lores that we can get to. Oh, and see, because we've unlocked this on the other board, now we get an easy way into this. So that's actually how a lot of things are kind of based around. Like, I'm pretty sure you could find a way to link this somehow on other boards. But yeah, that's how this works, which is kind of cool. Intercession. Okay. Alright, that's all. So now, as you can see, a lot of people gained a lot of HP just from doing this, which is awesome. Okay. Maybe I should backtrack and fucking save the game. There you go. Let's go back. What the hell is this? Alright. Sometimes, like, the... Oh, shit, that scared me, actually. There you go. Where's the save room? Back. Dude, I really want to kind of play Metroid Prime. I might do that this week. I'm gonna be hitting up the Wii U for years to come, folks. Like, literally. It's gonna be such a good console to, like, go back to from time to time. Okay, let's save. Just in case I lose this, because Lord knows I don't want to. Is it still doing the dead zone? Yeah, I don't... Dude, it has to be this game. There's no way. It's a shame I don't have other games I could test this on. Like, the only game I could think of is Stranger of Paradise. Because I don't have a lot of games on the 360. I'm sorry, on the Series X. That's so crazy. It's like one little hair trigger, like, portion doesn't work. Hey, I'm streaming the game. What do you want? I said I would stream it. I'm a man of my word. Hell, I mean, if you guys were able to stay up, like, all night, I'd fucking stream all night. I don't really care that much. I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? But I know people have things to do. It's also a school night. So, like, a lot of times, like, the people who would show up on my Pokemon streams have school the next day, and it's like, yeah, it is kind of unfortunate then that I decided to stream this, like, super late, isn't it? You got slowed? Oh, God. We're gonna have to learn haste. That's why Fran is good. And this is why, there you go. They come back so you could kill them. It's like, what other game does that kind of fleeing? World of Warcraft does fleeing like that, actually. Where, like, you'll knock a mob to, like, 20% and it'll try to flee. They don't really have that anymore. That was something that was really, like, common in Classic. So you have to be prepared to, like, immobilize enemies or stun them or stuff like that. And I would love to stream WoW. It's just, like, WoW is too expensive. That's my biggest complaint, is, like, WoW is too expensive. I just want to play Classic. And that's totally never going to happen. Ow. Kamikaze. I think I had to grind here a little bit to get all the characters up to snuff. Okay. There you go. Let's take Pinello and Bosch. Actually, let's check the gambits really quick. Yeah, there's a lot of menuing in this game, by the way. So you might as well get used to it. This is something that is very common in this game. Okay, so for instance, let's do... Ally any. This is gonna make him cast it on people who are blind, right? I think I have to buy the fucking the gambit things, because this is something worth doing, right? Because this is all I mean, we don't really have anything else, right? I think you could do, like, ally, like group ally, like whatever. Fuck. Okay, we could leave it off. I guess what we could also put on is ally KO'd. Right? Do we have that? No. Okay, I need to hit up the Gambit shop. Because I do not have enough Gambits for this. So for instance, like nearest visible. I have not updated anyone's Gambits. Penelo has the most. Faux targeting, faux highest HP. You know, it's really that we don't have like a good criteria for targeting. The fuck? Fire, shell, aqua, arrow. Phoenix down. What does the Sol Fang do? Fire damage? Okay. Alright, what you should do is you should do when your MP is 0 or like less than 10%, you should try to charge, but we don't have that. See, self HP. Okay, so eventually we'll need to add that to all of our casters. The ability to use charge, which she does not have the license for. Which, I mean, pretty much we don't really need anything. Like, I could manually command whatever we need, more or less. Only thing that's unfortunate is some characters are very dependent on other characters for either healing or help. And this is why we need that magic power, because that is a very, very weak heal to be thrown on me. When will the stream end? The stream is never going to end. I'm just going to stream until I die. The very grim words. It'll end in a little bit. Probably midnight. Because I do want to record, so because I'm full of energy and I want to record, I want to do it later. I want to do it like, I don't want to wait till like 4 in the morning before I start recording, you know what I mean? Because then it's like, what's the point, you know? Actually, we should cast, no, let's cast, see, there's definitely a way that you could have an MMO-style single-player game, right? Like, because you could have one character whose sole thing is to draw aggro. Wait, is it? Oh, we're in the same time zone. What? Oops. Yeah, we're in the same time zone. It's midnight. Wait, I said the stream was going to end at midnight, and it's already midnight. What the hell? Yo, have we really been playing an hour and a half? Where did the last hour come from? That's so weird. What the fuck? Okay, we'll go to 12:30. We'll go to 12:30. Bro, even you kind of scared me. I'm like, what do you mean it's past midnight? What the fuck? What is she doing? What am I doing? I think I threw an item on her. What's actually kind of cool is, yeah, I shouldn't have her really do any of this. I should probably control her. Hybrid Gator. She has time magic? Okay. This is one of the things I remember liking about this game, is that, like, when you actually want to, like, play the combat in this game, like, there's a lot that you can do. Of course, now I'm gonna get fucked up. Thank you. Can I prep, please? Thank you. Yeah, Kira has travel time in this game, by the way. Well, no more buy. Yeah, my bad. I totally lost track of time playing this game. It happens. What can I say? That's unfortunately why I think Balthier is kind of a better party member than Penelo. Oh, I'm going to sneeze my brains out. Because he's a bit tankier. He has access to better gear. And Penelo has her uses, don't get me wrong. I know you can obviously build characters how you want in this game. But Penelo, at least, is like a very late game character, I feel. Whereas Vaughn, Bosch, Balthier, Fran is like a mid-game when she starts to get good. Ash is kind of like all over the place a little bit. Like, she's good at the beginning because she has access to Cure, right? Like, because in the original game, every character had what's called an innate skill. I don't know if I want to fight a fucking red chocobo. Oh, are we killing it? Never mind, we're killing it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the Final Fantasy 14 in me being like, I don't know if I want to fight this thing. So there's a fate in Bajja that has a red chocobo. I shit you not, it's like one of the scariest fates in the game, for real. Like and by the way, in order to get the mount that I always ride around on, so if you've seen any of my streams, you might know I have the bike that Fran rescues Balthier and Vaughn on at the beginning of this game. I actually have that as a mount in Final Fantasy 14. The only way to get it is to complete all the Bajja duels and get all the pages from anywhere else. You have to get every single page in the Bajja handbook or whatever it is. It's actually very difficult because in order to nominate for a duel, you cannot get hit by any avoidable damage in the duel. Any AoE that you get hit by that's not like a global hit will disqualify you from the duel. And then you have to roll on it with anyone else that you fucking happen across who happens to fulfill that criteria. So you really have to end up learning each fight, you know what I mean? Like you have to really intimately know how each fight plays out. It is difficult, honestly. I will say that. So that's why I kind of brag about it sometimes. I'm like, yeah, how many people you know that play this game have this bike? I mean, that's what I sunk my time into. Cartographer's Guild, would you like to buy a map? No, I'm good. So long, Kupo. Gertie, you are no stranger to the yellow birds behind me. I speak of the chocobos. 30 guilds should you wish to hire one. Oh yeah, this is Garifland. No place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmond Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains trouble them not at all. Ventured upon the plains alone, War Chief. Again? What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. If this is your wish, War Chief, you may pass. These days see many humans wandering through our lands. This is kind of cool because they're not in any other Evilise game. They have these ridiculous horns, though. But that's kind of cool. I have not my introductions. I am Supernelu, War Chief of this village. We Garif have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the human world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As War Chief and Protector of this village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? I see, so you too have come to ask about the Nethicite. You must speak with the elders, though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart. Walk through the village and look with your eyes. Listen with your ears. Lull of the land. Another human visitor to our land is most unusual. Have you too come to speak with our elder chieftains? He's just sunbathing. He's like, listen, leave me alone, okay? It's hard enough laying down with horns that stretch behind your head. Dude, I'm really paranoid about this. Have you learned of the stones? Perhaps if you ask the elders, they might have wisdom for you. Okay. Let's see, is there a village? You guys have an item shop. At least it's a teleport stone. I guess what we could do is we could go teleport back to Rabanastre. I could go to the shop. Because now we can just teleport wherever we need to. Oh wow, really? Is this area? Yeah. Fucking poor PS2. Poor PS2, one of the most developed for consoles, and it has a jump like that. That's really unfortunate. That's a lot of work for someone like me who's only put 10,000 hours into Moon. How many days is 10,000 hours? We have to divide it by 24, right? Let me look. Hold on. 10,000 divided by 24 is 416.666 days divided by 365 is about a year and 14. Yeah, that's about it's funny because if I owned Final Fantasy 14 on stream, or on Steam, sorry, I could be one of those people that have like 14,000 hours in the fucking game, you know what I mean? Like I could be one of those people like when they write a review, you're like, God damn, you have how much on this game? Yeah, I could be one of those people. It's just I don't own it through Steam, unfortunately. And I don't boot non-Steam games through Steam either, because I don't think it counts anyway, so. Unfortunate. But if you buy 14 through Steam, you have to always buy it through Steam, and that's why I never do it. Like, once you start buying it through Steam, you have to continue. So it ended up just working out. You know what I mean? Techniques, horology, poach. Oh, this is not a... Where's the Gambit shop? The fuck? Up. We have to go up. Okay. Alright, well, tomorrow we're going to probably play something different. I don't know. Maybe it'll be Pikmin. Maybe it'll be Billy Hatcher. Maybe it'll be, like, something silly or whatever. So, hopefully you guys will be entertained nonetheless. I'm looking forward to it, because I'm actually liking this new post-Final Fantasy Yamura. Okay. There you go. Ally being targeted by enemy. Ally not targeted by... I'm sorry. Phone furthest, phone nearest. Highest HP, highest strength, highest magic power, HP. Foe status, petrify, stop. Ah! Ah! Lowest weapon. Oh, strongest weapon. Ally HP, ally MP, status KO. Yeah, I probably should buy all of these. These kind of matter more, right? Because you could beat everything to death with attack, but what really matters is being able to say, oh, you're asleep. Oh, you're blind. Oh, you're poisoned. You're silenced. You know, like I could help you. Here, take this. Yeah, this matters the most, right? I don't know how to get rid of reverse. I think you might have to. Is reverse considered a buff or a debuff? Disease, lure, protect, shell. Oh, fuck me. Bubble. Item amount greater than 10. Target self. Self status. I mean, does this work if you're blind, right? I think it should work anyway. We probably have some stuff to sell, maybe. So, I mean, you gotta actually grind a lot in this game. Self-status, HP critical, we could use first aid. Hold on, self-MP. Let's do self-MP less than 10%. And let's also buy self-MP less than 30%. Okay. Gambits. So, for instance... Self... Oh shit, I need to buy a self-critical? Yeah, self-status HP critical. We will let you use first aid. And then later on, we'll obviously give it to ally status HP critical. But sometimes you want to turn these off if you just want your melee users to start going ham. So for instance, like Balthier, because Balthier is, you know, a healer, essentially, right? Like, we'll put ally status blind. He'll use blind now, right? Very straightforward. You know, let's go over to something else, right? Like disease, lure, slow, immobilize. We could do silence. Does he know Vox? Yes, he does. So for instance, if an ally is silenced, he will use Vox. If an ally is KO'd, oops, he will not attack them. He will use raise. There you go. Now you can see why you need a bunch of these. I wish this was a little bit more in-depth, right? Because what you do is you set your criteria on the left and your ability on the right. I forget, what's the extra thing that I want to use on the, like, there's an extra step I want to take, right? So like I want there to be target, maybe like what your thing is, and then the ability, right? Like this system can be very complex. Thankfully this game is still relatively easy enough for like 80% of it. You could just kind of set these two ones I have set for Fran, for instance, on like every character and call it a day. You don't have to go like super in-depth or anything, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go nuts, right? Oh, she has blind now? Okay. So for instance, ally stat is blind. Fran can now cure blind though. Yeah, Bosch will target. These are usually the two that you want. Yeah, when someone gets KO'd, he personally dunks them into hell and just doesn't care. So we could probably change this. He doesn't have access to any magic, which becomes the weird thing with like melee characters like this. Like, what can they really do, right? So like, for instance, we could set ally status to KO. He will throw a Phoenix down on them, right? Like, we could just have him use items, essentially. I think he has item lore anyway, so it kind of works out. So, for instance, like, if one of his healers is silenced, right? So we could actually personally set this. Oh, you know why? Because, I want to be able to say, like, here's my target, and then here's the status of that target. So, right, like, I don't want him to just throw echo screens on Balthier just because Balthier's out. But I also don't want him to throw echo screens on people who I don't want him to, you know? Like, I want him to only throw it on people who, you know, really matter. Not to be a dick, but right? But, like, I want to say, like, ally. I don't want to say ally status equals silence. I want to say Balthier status equals silence. So I want to be able to set the target, especially when it comes to party members, right? I feel like you should be able to set target party member, the status of the target party member, and then the action to take on that person. That's the way I would evolve this system. Because as it stands right now, like, let's say Vaughn and Balthier are targeted for silence. Well, Vaughn being silenced doesn't really hurt anybody. He just hits like normal. He doesn't have any magic. But Balthier being silenced basically nerfs like half of his character and cuts off our healing. So that, yeah, you get my point. Obviously, at the time, this system was kind of like way ahead of its time, you know what I mean? There's a technique to take down flying enemies, but I don't remember what it is. So we'll just have him focus because we'll keep using bows. Ash is the same way. We'll give her target. Trust me, never feel obligated, man. There's no rush at all. Trust me, I'll stream for free for as long as I'm able to do this. It's just if people are nice, then that's fine. But I don't want to make anyone feel like, you know, anything. Let me fucking dump this really fast. She doesn't have raise? Wait, she's a knight in Ibushi. Of course she doesn't have raise. That's hilarious. All right, target status KO, blind. I fucking hate this. You want to set this below healing. You pretty much want healing to always be a #1 priority. Let's actually raise the... we can leave it at 30. You want healing to be a #1 priority no matter what, basically. There you go. Self MP less than 10%. We will have her use charge. This should actually be relatively high in the chart because we want her to do that by default. We could actually get rid of this. So ally status equals KO. Does she even learn raise? Yes, she does. Okay. What? I turned it off. Ally status, stop. No, I'm sorry, blind. It's the usual. Blind is really bad, obviously, for the meleeers. And then, what else do we need? Faux flying. Petrify? We should probably work on Petrify. I feel like that's going to come back to bite us in the ass later. Like, as you can see, there's just too many statuses. At some point, you are going to have to, like, manually command people to do certain things. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but, you know, like... She doesn't have Vox. Okay, we'll have her use echo screens instead. You should have all your melee users have an echo screen macro. Just so that way, in case anybody does get silenced who's, like, a caster, they'll get saved, right? So, like... For instance, for Ash, I need to put that on because that's, whoops, that's important. That could be really bad if a healer gets echo screened and they're casting something and I don't see it. Like, there's still going to be human error on my part where I won't see it until it's possibly too late to fix it. Ally status equals, wait, what's stone? What's the difference between stone and petrify? Maybe it's gradual petrification. I have no idea. Silent sap. Fuck me. This is the part where you have to make sure that you have a bunch of items, basically. Okay, that's all I need. It says KO, blind, let's move this up. We'll do the same thing for her. If anyone is silenced, she will throw an echo screen. But you see now why like, this game becomes like a lot of grinding, like especially towards the end, because you need money, and this game does not really reward you with money for killing stuff. That's like my one major complaint. Oh, hold on, actually, we need to do self-status. Self-status equals silence. This is important for the healers. Self-status equals blind. That's important for the melees. Self-status equals petrify. Alright, let's get we have self HP critical, right? Did I buy that? I think I did. Right? I did, right? Yeah, okay. I wish I could tell you. I know that feeling 1000%. Sap, oil, because we could like start having people throw handkerchief, but it's not really that important. And yes, everybody has to do this in this game. Like when you play this game, I'm sure there's like a super optimal way, but if you're just like running through this stuff, you kind of have to do this. All right, so let's do this. Okay, she doesn't learn Vox, so we don't have to do this for her. But let's see, this is why I'm going to put this ahead, right? So if her self status is that she's silenced, she will use an Echo Herb on herself instead of trying to cast... Oh, well, it doesn't matter for her. I'm sorry. Whoops. This actually doesn't matter for her, believe it or not. Whatever, fuck it. This actually really only matters for Balthier, to be honest. That if he's personally silenced, he will throw an echo screen on himself. Like this. Oops, that's the wrong one. Echo Herb. I keep saying echo screen. That's what they're called in tactics, and that's really what I know them for. Okay, we're good. That's a lot of menuing. This game is a lot of menuing. I mean, most JRPGs are a lot of menuing, aren't they? But I think with that, I think we'll kind of wrap up the stream. I don't want to run too long. I know I said I would go to 12:30. It's probably like, what, just before it? Yeah, so I think that'll be good. We'll play this more, obviously. I'm sorry that it took so long to actually begin to replay it and do more stuff. But like some of it I do know, some of it I'm relearning as I play it. Because like I basically marathoned it when I played it on the PS4 all those years ago. That was like right in the middle of one of like the worst times in my life. So that's why I kind of remember a lot of this and also don't at the same time. So no worries. Hope you guys had a good time. Tomorrow we'll do some crazy stuff. I'm gonna try to get Tactics Advanced back in the rotation, but to do that I need to like boot up the game and I need to personally see like what exactly in Tactics Advanced I can like do stuff for, right? What do I have on my thing actually? Oh, you have to buy Naraka Blade Point? Oh my god. I wonder if I could test it with Resident Evil 4. Actually, let me test it with Resident Evil, by the way, really quick. It's totally a Resident Evil stream. Resident Evil! I almost said 4. What the hell? There you go. I have to relearn how to play Chris in this game. I have no idea how to do the Chris campaign without fumbling around like an idiot. The guide that I wrote years ago only works for Jill. Yep. Like climbing a mountain. These are all the difficulty levels, basically. Yeah, by default, you unlock this. I have to relearn how to do Chris Redfield in this game. Because Chris, unlike Jill, who gets the lockpick, Chris has to pick up small keys and they exist in his inventory. He also has a permanently smaller inventory, I think. So, like, Chris's campaign is actually way more annoying to play than Jill's, because Jill's is just, like, a nice 8 inventory slot, like, romp around the entire mansion. Whereas you would think Chris would have more inventory so he could carry more weapons. He actually doesn't. He's actually kind of harder to play, to be honest with you.
Captain Wesker, Jill, myself.
Okay, good for you. Okay, good for you. Okay, even better. Also, Chris does not start the game with a pistol because he loses his in the intro. Right? Yeah, see, there's no dead zone. See, it's constant walking. Yeah. The fuck? Oh god, the right stick turns you. I forgot all about this. Yeah, see, nowhere does it stop running. So I think that might be a Final Fantasy XII error. See, like, there's nowhere here where I could trigger it to stop running. Alright, anyway. There you go. I'll just mess around in this for 5 minutes. I'll just extend the stream for 5 minutes. Oh, no. Wait, is there a zombie down here? No, right? Yeah, not yet. That's later. Oh, my God! Yeah! Oh, delicious! Yeah! It's the iconic scene, basically. Alright, you don't actually have to kill this dude. Actually, maybe you do as Chris. I actually don't remember off the top of my head. Oh god, you can't skip this? I guess you can't. What the hell? Does he actually come in this room? Basically, the beginning of Jill's campaign and Chris's are identical. Pretty much. He's Morbin, get him!
Wesker? Jill?
Okay, I have no idea what to do as Chris. What's the map button? Yeah, you get 6 items, but you get to keep the lighter. The problem is that, like, if you're doing a normal playthrough, the lighter's helpful, but otherwise it's kind of not. Like, it doesn't really do much. Oh, here we go. We get a gun. Ideally, you never really shoot anything, by the way. So I think there's 2 different things that you could do at the start of this game. You could either go down the left passageway or the right hallway. Eventually, you have to do both. There you go. Can I squeeze in? Okay. If you go all the way down there, which you have to if you want to get the 100% item, you get ambushed by a zombie on the way out. There's really no reason to plan a higher difficulty unless you actually want to challenge yourself. So right, I think one of the things is you have to beat the game on invisible enemy mode. I just did that with the infinite rocket launcher. I think you could do that. It's just way easier. You actually don't have to fight. You could just enter a room, just shoot a whole bunch. Oh god. See, that was a down input because I entered the screen awkwardly. Oh my god, Chris. You boulder punching idiot. What are you doing? There we go. But yeah, as you can see, I'm playing just fine. There's no dead zone. So it's all in my fucking head, and I'm being gaslit by Final Fantasy XII, and I hate it. There's a map of the first floor. Alright, I actually want to show this to you. Oh no, you need the sword key? Oh shit, I guess you can't go this way first. I thought you could. So you actually have to go back that other way. You have to go back through the room. Oh shit, okay. If I get bit, no, I don't care. This is not a good run. I don't really know this. You have to go back this way. The reason why you don't want to shoot any zombies in this game, any normal zombies, is because they come back later as Crimson Heads. And that's not very fun. I just don't want to have to deal with it, if I'm going to be honest with you. And as someone who kind of was half speedrunning this game a couple years ago, and now I've forgotten everything, by the way. Oh shit, he starts moving? What the fuck? Is this zombie still here? No. Alright, so he has a tape on him. You could watch the tape way later in the game if you want. I forget that the zombie locates over there. I thought he doesn't move though. Hey Chris, what's up? There's no zombie in this room, it's just a bunch of crows. Caw! There's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? And they have shackles on the walls. It's one of those like weird sex dungeons. It's fucking so weird. And you think I'm making a joke. You've clearly never been to California. Fucking Hollywood, man. Wait, aren't there crows in this room? Yeah, I guess not yet. That's later. Do crows even attack you in this game? Yeah, they do. I think they do. Okay, so this guy doesn't get up yet. You actually can ignore him. You can actually see this guy over here. I wonder if I could bait this correctly. It's been a while since I've had to bait zombies in this game. Yep, I did it. I think there's a second one. You have to take this, take the golden arrow. Oh, sweet. Okay. I used to be really good at this. I'm probably going to get bit here. Let's see if I can squeeze play. Yep. Fuck. Okay. This is hard. Get the fuck off. What? Jesus. My yellow. Absolutely. All right. You unlock this door. You have to run forward, bait it, run back. Yeah. I'm really bad at this game now. If you want to see me actually be really good at this game, I highly recommend that you check out the stream. The first stream I ever did was this game. It was me beating this game knife only. It's still on my channel. You can just type Resident Evil Remaster knife only run. It's locked. An emblem of a sword. We need the sword key. I don't remember how to get the sword key, actually. Oh, here we go. Because to beat the game knife only, you can't use self-defense weapons like this. So that you don't need to pick them up. I just played it on very easy. I mean, beating it on very easy is still kind of hard because you have to know exactly what enemies you can and cannot kill. Because some enemies, like, there's a sequence where you have to, like, take volatile compounds, and every time you run, there's, like, a 10% chance that you die just instantly by blowing up. Enemies will hit you and shit like that as well. Okay, we need to go back this way. Did that thing make a sound when it hit the floor? I don't think it did. Yeah, I know Jill's campaign better. The difference is that Jill has less health but can carry more items, and the lockpick is consistently helpful throughout the game. Whereas with Chris, with Chris you have only 6 slots, as you can see, including key items, which is one of the things I kind of hate the most about Chris's campaign. It did? Okay, I blocked it out mentally. I played this game so much I literally didn't hear it in my head. I'm serious. Alright, so zombies like these guys out here, are they out here yet? Yeah, oh no, this guy actually will become a Crimson Head. Oh, fuck. Shit, I'm bad at this. And like, okay, I don't think zombies can grab you on stairs, by the way. Okay, a tomb engraved with an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Obviously, we use said arrowhead. You could actually probably make the guys out here Crimson Heads, to be honest, because you don't really come out here all that often. And even when you do, once you come down here to fight the boss, which is the Elder Crimson Head, it's the same thing. Why we switched to another game? Because I was just testing my stupid controller, and now I love this game, Ash. I'm sorry. I love it. We're about to end anyway. You get the Book of Curses. I forget, you don't press use like that. You do examine. You go to the back like here. There's a key embedded on the back cover, yes. Now, if you don't know what key this is, it just says the mansion key. But basically it tells you what your goal for the first half of the game is, which is to get the 4 masks. So if you actually come back to this and you don't fumble the fucking button pushes, you can rotate it and see that there's an engraving of a sword. And then from now on, it's known as the sword key in your inventory. So now you could go on and you could do other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, okay, I'm way over time. I'm sorry. I love this fucking game. This is one of my favorite games ever. It's one of the best horror games I played. I just did not ever really play Chris's campaign. Anyway, it's clock out time. Thank you guys for stopping by the stream. I absolutely appreciate everything. You know, just eventually we will play the Resident Evil. We will. Did I freeze OBS? What the hell is it doing? The fuck? OBS. What are you doing? Oh god, I did freeze it. There we go. We will play Resident Evil. It'll have its own set of streams. I'm going to try to relearn the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rewatch my own stream, actually. So if you guys want to just maybe one day this week just hang out and watch an old stream that I've done, I need to retake my notes on it. I don't have to do it. It's not exactly like a great thing to stream, but it could be something that I just do just to like mess around, you know what I mean? So that could be kind of cool. In any event, yeah, I'll quit. There's no reason to save anything. I didn't do anything. I need to relearn how to dodge zombies. Basically what you do is that when a zombie tries to grab you, it's an animation that plays where he like flails his arms in front of him, and it's looking for you for like maybe a second, just under a second. And then even when his arms are still out, once that hitbox is gone, you could press up against a zombie and basically push them out the way and run past them. You know what I mean? And that's how you run past zombies in Resident Evil 1. And you do this in all the Resident Evils that are like the old school ones. It's a quick animation that the zombie does, which puts a hitbox in front of it. And obviously that's supposed to be it trying to grab you. So even when it's still like flailing its arms on the way down, like you could push up against it, push it right the fuck past, and then run by. And that's what you do for the most part in this game. Is you get you basically G-check a zombie by baiting it into jumping at you and then running right past it, because it has to recover for like half a second or two. But in any event, thank you guys, love it. I'm actually very excited about this week for streaming, so I will see you then. So I don't have anything prepared. Hold on, we'll play the Looney Tunes, and then I also need to put this on the fucking soundboard. I have to put this on the soundboard.